So let's take a look. So we start off in what appears to be Africa. Nya! This movie sucks! You should get a refund!
Go see Toy Story next door!
It's in the theater next door! The film begins with the master of modern-day B-movies himself, Bruce Campbell, who is so cool that every time someone mentions his name, a man is cured of
Johnny on the spot, basic laser.
Yeah, I just this out of my I guns, that's how cool I am. So he's talking to a member of the CIA who also happens to be his fiancée, named Karen, played by Laura Linney, who very rarely turns in a bad performance. They're looking for some sort of rare diamond that apparently can charge their laser guns to the nth degree.
I read you, Charles.
Well, Eureka and all that. I found the bloody thing.
What was that?
Hokey acting? It's okay, I make a living out of it. They're under the orders of Joe Don Baker, who quite frankly has a lot of other bad movies he could be starring in.
Mitchell!
But things look bad when Campbell's partner Jeffrey goes a little too deep into the jungle.
But now you're throwing stuff at me?
Come on, Jeffrey, stop throwing your eyeballs at me. And yes, that's the last we see of Bruce Campbell in this movie. I know. But at least you got Joe Don Baker. So once they find out the crew seems mostly dead, Joe Don Baker doesn't react very well. Now there'll never be an Evil Dead 4!
I need those diamonds, Dr. Ross! This satellite is our communications cash cow. I need a new cash machine. This diamond, this is it. Charles knew that. That's why I went down to that godforsaken place.
Charles went into the Congo to please you.
I know you had feelings for
I
him.
almost married him, for Christ's sake.
You're good at You were good at Panama. The laser power sex should give us a readable signal. Ready? We're gonna trash an expedition.
Meanwhile, we cut to our main character, a young scientist named Peter.
It's happened before. Gorillas in captivity degenerating mentally, having to be destroyed.
Hi, I'll be your not-quite-Steve Guttenberg for the movie. He's broken new ground because he's devised a way to communicate with gorillas through sign language, and has even made a machine to give them a voice.
Amy, could you come down here, please?
Why hello, obvious person in a gorilla suit.
Amy, good gorilla. Amy, pretty.
This is a talking gorilla, Moira. This is really happening. This isn't Mr. Ed.
No, it's not Mr. Ed.
No doubt they're showing this miracle to the finest minds in scientific research. Their final conclusion? This is not Mr. Ed. Wow, food for thought, huh? But Peter's concerned because Amy keeps painting the same pictures of an eye and some trees. What could this mean? Peter uses all his brilliant scientific knowledge to figure it out.
What's this room starting to look like? It's the jungle. She's been painting the jungle.
So just to recap, talking apes do not equal talking horses, and drawings of jungle equal drawings of jungle. I can tell I'm just gonna be blown away by this movie's intellect. So Peter wants to return Amy to the jungle, but his boss doesn't want to really fund him.
Now, there isn't a foundation in motion that would fund an expedition with that objective.
I will pay. I will pay for Amy to go home.
I'm sorry, they're filming Rocky and Bullwinkle next door. Your accent's hilarious, though.
Herkema Homolka, formerly of Romania, free now of the chains of Ceausescu, traveling the world, doing good.
Really? You're supposed to be in this movie? So yeah, Tim Curry plays a Romanian fruitcake who wants to fund Peter's travel to Africa. The idea is so ludicrous that even the characters have a hard time buying it.
A Romanian philanthropist?
Herkimer Homolka. Something's voodoo. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Okay, granted, he certainly does look like a gift horse. I'll give you that.
Safari? I don't even like picnics. Nice glasses.
Jungle, me, jungle.
That's right.
Tickle
The jungle.
Tickle
Home.
me.
So just as they're about to leave, Karen comes along to join the adventure in the hopes of finding her fiancé.
We've been putting together a rather hasty expedition.
To the Congo, the talking gorilla.
Jungle.
That's right, the jungle.
Jungle.
Just a minute.
Tickle Amy.
I'm sorry.
Join up.
Tickle Amy. Tickle Amy.
Alright, I'm convinced. Their strange obsession with monkey tickling can only lead to one conclusion and one conclusion only. To promote their brand new line of toys, Tickle Me Amy! Tickle her and she says just the most adorable things.
Tickle Amy.
Isn't she adorable?
Tickle Amy.
She's so cute. So Karen also funds Peter's trip as they make their way to Africa.
Is that animal dangerous?
Humans are dangerous. Gorillas are very gentle.
Well, are you so certain there aren't some kind of gorillas that kill?
Oh, please, Doctor, you can't be serious.
Is that why the movie's described as having killer apes in it? So they get off the plane and are greeted by a guide played by Joe Pantoliano.
A talking gorilla. I feel the money hands on the back of my neck going woo woo woo.
Hi, I'll be your Italian in every movie that I'm in. But they're also joined by another guide played by Ernie Hudson, who is hands down the coolest guy in this movie. Though even Bruce Campbell's corpse has a few drops of coolness left.
Monroe Kelly. I'm your great white hunter for this trip, though I happen to be black.
I just made that lame joke cool. Oh yeah.
You're some kind of criminal, aren't you?
Aren't we all?
I'm not a criminal, I'm a scientist.
I run a few guns. You sons of ruined the world.
I've transformed myself into a black Clark Gable, and quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a. Though this really begs the question, how can an actor who's obviously so cool like Ernie Hudson think a movie about killer gorillas and talking monkeys could possibly be good?
If there's a steady paycheck in it, I'll believe anything you say.
But they get caught by the new African government of the last 6 minutes as one of the military leaders has a talk with them.
Have some coffee and cake.
Have some.
I made it myself.
Stop eating my sesame cake.
That is for dessert. This tea party is ruined. So after they pay their way through, we get to hop on yet another plane for traveling.
Somehow I think this is at my expense.
You're right.
So the plane takes off, but is quickly shot down as our heroes have to get out and fast.
Go! Go! Go!
Abandon film! Get out of this stinker! Try to land in one of Michael Crichton's theme park movies! Yeah, those usually do well.
Where's Amy?
Now she's asleep. She's over there. On the way down, she decided to wake up. And let me tell you, that little lady has some set of teeth.
Look, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to call this off.
Call it off? That's like being on the Hindenburg and wanting a refund.
This is Karen Ross.
Houston Travis, do you read?
I read and see you, Dr. Ross. You've got to hurry. That region in the Virungus is bad.
Dr. Ross.
What the hell's...
Okay, calm down, guy. The answer to everything isn't shouting at TV screens. Alright, calm down, calm down. Look, you want me to order a pizza?
Excellent.
Alright, I'm ordering a pizza. Here we go. Hello? Hi, yeah. I would like 1 large pepperoni pizza, please. What? Oh, alright, hold on. They're out of pepperoni pizza. But it turns out they're being watched.
Don't indicate you see them. Mizumo, the ghost tribe.
Thankfully, I happen to be a Ghostbuster, so there's no problem.
Alama, iko hivi?
He says there's a dead white man in this forest with a symbol on his clothes.
It's Travacom, the company I work for.
The Mizumo have several levels of dead. Someone's not dead until they're completely dead.
There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead.
So they come across the ghost tribe where they try their mystical chance to bring the man back to life.
Where's the man?
Well, gee, my guess is that area they're all pointing to and chanting at might be in the general direction. Oh, I was right.
Ah! God! A cheap gorilla suit! It looks so fake!
Too cheap to look at. I've seen better suits at Spencer's. Goodbye. So after that bit of subtlety, they head upriver, where Tim Curry finally confesses what he's looking for.
I suppose there is no point in playing stupid.
No, please, you've been doing it so well.
As a young man, I found a book in Soviet Georgia. It contained a detailed drawing of the city of Zinj.
It's always been believed that King Solomon had a diamond mine in the Congo in a city called Zinj.
The drawing contained a peculiar decoration, an open eye. Later, on safari, I found this.
My prize in my Fruity Pebble cereal.
The gorilla drew this. It is the same image. It is the open eye.
Yes, because no one would ever think to draw an eye.
That gorilla has seen the city of Zinj. And she will take us there.
I originally thought it was in Fern Gully, but this time I'm definitely sure it's here. So while they're rowing on this beautiful day for night, they can't help but feel like they're being followed.
It's Hungry Hungry Hippo! Hungry Hungry Hippo! Hungry Hungry Hippo! Hungry Hungry Hippo! Hungry Hungry Hippo!
So they scare off the evil hippopotamus and continue to move forward.
What's she doing?
She wants to go to the place in her heart.
Okay, can we just replace Tim Curry's dialogue with a laugh track? Because that's all you're gonna hear anyway.
We must follow the gorilla where she lives.
Gorilla, gorilla! Right after I find the nuclear vessels. But then they come across a terrifying discovery.
If you run,
He'll chase me, I know. I've read the books.
Ah, this must be one of those friendly gorillas he was talking about earlier. So even though the gorilla doesn't hurt him, Amy tries to see if she can communicate with them.
Hello, I'm Amy. I'm Amy. Good, 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 Amy.
Whatever. That was strange. What the was she talking about? Weird power glove wearing freak. So the search goes on as they finally come across the camp that Karen's fiancé was at.
Son of a... It is the city of Zinj that I have looked for all my life. See, the eyes. It is the same.
At last I have been vindicated! And in a surprising letdown, there's nothing there but a fat Marlon Brando reading pretentious poetry.
You're an errand boy, sent by grocery clerks.
And the diamonds flowed to the kingdom of Solomon.
Well, what happened? Why did the city die?
I don't know.
maybe the mines ran dry.
No! No!
No! No!
No! No!
No! No! No! Excuse me, I'm just vomiting up my tuna sandwich.
The diamonds are here!
So while looking through the kingdom of the crystal doll, they come across the room of diamonds, but are unfortunately trapped there as well. They also come across the body of Karen's fiancé.
It's him?
It's him.
So Ash is... Ash. But to make things worse, the guardians of the diamonds, these radioactive albino Ewoks, come in to smash our heroes. What was that line Peter said from earlier?
Humans are dangerous. Gorillas are very gentle.
Well, are you so certain there aren't some kind of gorillas that kill?
Oh, please, Doctor, you can't be serious.
But luckily, I think, Amy comes along to save the day.
Ugly gorillas, ugly.
Does she mean that? Are we really ugly?
Amy.
I cannot believe she said that.
I guess we could bash her brains in seeing how we're twice her size, but gosh darn it, I'm just so hurt. So Karen grabs one of the diamonds and loads it into her laser gun, hoping it'll be powerful enough to holy is that cool? Okay, Bruce Campbell, Ernie Hudson, and that gun are the only cool things in this movie. Unfortunately, a volcano explodes, which means our heroes have little time to get out of there.
Hey look, a pool!
Let's jump in! So Karen manages to contact her boss and let him know what's going on.
Did you get it?
I have bad news. Charles, he was killed.
Did you get the diamond?
Sorry, I don't know where that comes from. I'm usually a very nice guy. Axe, murder, kill! Sorry, I have no control over it. Die!
Do you remember what I told you? If I ever knew you sent me here for some diamond and not for Charlie, that I would make you sorry.
So she decides to take her laser gun and destroy the satellite that's keeping the company alive. That's nice. Thousands of people lose their jobs, but at least Joe Don Baker is taught a lesson.
As Peter sets Amy free into the wild and they ride off in a hot air balloon. Ah, look, you can see Amy burning to death in the volcano's lava. Look at her melt.
Peter, would you do me a favor?
What?
Would you throw this away from me?
You sure?
There, it's gone.
There's a wind. I hope it blows us someplace good.
Me too.
Oh, it will. It'll blow you into the happiest place I can think of at the moment. The end credits. It seems like they took forever. So that's Congo, it sucks. Do you need more? The special effects are just silly, the cornball storyline is laughable, the only good things in it are Bruce Campbell, Ernie Hudson, and that ape zapper thing here. But on the bright side, it did give birth to Tickle Me Amy, and isn't that reward enough?
Stop tickling Amy.
I love it.
Stop tickling Amy now.
Isn't she so cute?
Stop tickling Amy, or Amy will smash your head in with rock. And on your corpse.
I'm a nostalgia critic, I remember it so you don't have to.
You better run.
Stop eating my sesame cake!